Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Julie. I've cut all this out and it's for someone who really didn't know how it went together, and I suppose when you've got like lots of pieces it is a bit confusing. So I've cut all these out, so we're gonna be, and it's an old die set. I don't know how many years we're going back. 2, 3, maybe 3 years. Anyway, it's the stackable, I think it is 3 years, Stackable Tiffin Box glistening pyramid. So you got the squares, so that's those parts there. This is the part of the handle, so you need 2 of those. I would say cut, I've only cut one because I was doing it in a bit of a hurry last night, in between of making something else as well. Oh. Yeah, because you'll be going to be gluing sides onto this, so you want to hide up your glue tabs. But yeah, there's the 3 layers. This is the lid, so you have 2 of those, and they just stick up on top of one another. For each of this one, this is the largest one, that is the base. Ooh, stand up. This is the next layer down for each of those. This is the last one and the smallest for each of those. One of these, because it's the middle of the strap, so they will go together like that. I suppose, to be honest, you could, once you've got that on there, you're going to be seeing like your glue tabs, so you could essentially double it up. Once you've glued it onto there, take this off and this glue tab off, and then put another one of these over there like that, and then pretending that is like that, and then you can have like a double layer to hide like these glue tabs underneath. That's the handle. Then you're going to come onto these little lippy pieces, which fit on the underside of your box. So it's going to come in like that. It's going to push down, and when it goes in, it makes like a, I want to say a clicking sound, but it does. It makes, you can hear it going, sliding into the other box. It doesn't go right down. They're not made to fit inside one another. They're made to fit nestled on top of one another. So that one's the smallest, so you'll need 4 of those. This one is the next one, the medium one, 4 of those, and this is for the large one, 4 of those. This is the die set. You've got decorative panels. If you want to, you can just use this one to cut out some embossing, some pattern papers. If you've got shimmer powders, you could make your own papers. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You've got this one's got like a little stitch detail on it for the handle. This is the proper one for the top of the handle, or the strap. I suppose it's the strap you would call that, I suppose. And that's decorative elements there. So you would fold that twice, and then you would get it so it comes upwards. You get a packaging, so it would come up like that. and then as I say, you've got the decorative elements there. This one is to go on the side of these, so you could have them either side or opposite sides sort of thing, handles. I don't think I put any on mine when I made it, but you've got like a deboss to go in there. If you do it with Mary, that would shine up really well. And as I say, you've got all of these, and then you've got some stitch lines to go on there if you want on your lid, and that's to go on the top of the lid. Some more little panels there, but here again, see, you can always cut out with like pattern papers or your own paper you've made, or whatever comes to hand. Okay, 34 dies in this die set, so if you come across it and you really want it and you want to have a go at making it, I thought maybe I didn't do it clear enough in my last video, but I thought I'd have another go. And I made this, I cut out this quickly last night, and funny enough, I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday morning, and I went way past my bedtime. And then, do you know when you get overtired you can't go to sleep, can you? That's what happened. I could not go to sleep. So instead of that, that feels like I've got two there, but there's only one. Yeah, see, so if you put that underneath there, you would see your glue tabs. So I'll be sticking another one on top of there, and also it would give you accessibility as well. So I suppose if we do that and put that like that, I like it so it goes inside. Because you get that nicer edge, and you don't get the butting up bit. So I am going to do it underneath, but you would cut another one and put another one to hide up those glue tabs. So you need to bend all these glue tabs. This one here is not a glue tab. So it's the smaller one. That's not a glue tab. That's the part of the box, of the middle box, is going to push down in between. I can't get my words out, sorry. It's going to push down. This is going to be glued to the underside of that middle layer, and this is going to go past that like that, and it does make a clicking sound when it goes in. You'll see it all become when you see when I've done it. Right, so this here is your glue tab. It's got little slanted lines either side. This one here is not your glue tab, it's straight lines, look. This is a glue tab. Just in case you get the... Let me stick my glasses on. That's better. I seem to be having a lot of things going on in my life just lately. I can't, I don't know. can't keep up. I don't know, doing videos. I don't know. And I've had the nasty bug just before I was due to have my vaccines, and yeah, so I had to delay those this year. I've only just had them, and I don't have bad reactions. I have all the reactions what everybody would have, but yeah, just because I think it's because I take stuff to suppress my immune system, so I have to be a bit careful if I'm out and about, which isn't very much, unfortunately. And when I do, I have to take certain precautions. And when this particular occasion, I didn't, because I thought I was safe enough. Yes. Never mind. Lesson learned. I'm still here to tell the tale. Don't know how that happened, mind you, but there you go. Enough said. Where's that one? Do you know, I lay things down just lately. Do you think it's because I've turned a certain age? I think it might be, you know. So now we're going to do our little, so now you can see where the pyramid's going to come from now. So these are going to all fold inwards. And I think I did, and I think I can remember Jodie saying about touching a little bit of glue on these corners just to hold them in. I think I might have said that on my other video actually. Now I'm starting to put it together. I can remember Jodie saying that. Yeah, so once you've done one and you've put one of these together, they just go up in a tier. So you just, to make sure I'm in the right position. I know I'm terrible. I can't help it. I'm terrible for having it up close. You know, holding things up close. Oh. It's because I can't see too well up close. Well, can't see too far away. That's it. Yeah. Well, it's all right once I've got my glasses on and I can. I suppose I'm lucky. I don't have to use them for anything else. These are nice little boxes actually, because you could put different things in, you know, each layer, couldn't you? Oh, fancy putting like sachets. I think a sachet of coffee would go in this bottom one, not just one sachet, like a few sachets. And then you know the little individual wrap biscuits, you could put some of those in, and of course a few sweeties in. What's my finger looking red? What? My hands are looking red. Oh, what was I doing yesterday? Oh, I know. I was I was playing with stone drops, that's what I was doing. I had that up a bit too close then, didn't I? Yeah, I was playing with stone drops yesterday. Because they've got the sand in, and I was playing with the, I can't pronounce that word, I'm going to call it a tomb box. I was playing with that. Well, I don't know if you've seen like old stones and things. They get weathered, don't they? So I thought, yes, that would be perfect. So that's what I was using, oh excuse me, those for yesterday. And I got my, I like the little ink blender bristle brushes, I like those. And you can just pounce those, you get hold of the end of it and just pounce the whatever you want on there. I quite like that for doing that with. This is all going to be plain. I haven't cut out any embellishments, but that tomb box I've started cutting out for that one as well. I'm going to make a video for that one. Right, once you get these glued down, that will stay flat. So I would, because you got that on there, you see. So shall we do this one? So you need this. Is it? Oh no, that's the wrong size. That's the top one. That's this one. What, do you know that is warm today? And yeah, I think we had a small frost this morning when I took my girlie a walkie. Oh, and I know it's getting colder because my bones, they don't want to move. Or my joints don't want to move, put it that way. Does anybody else have that trouble? It's the rheumatoid, you see. Oh, and of course, because I had that cold, I had to, well, it wasn't a cold, I don't know what it was, but some sort of allergy. I had to stop the immune suppressant medication, so just to give my body time to fight stuff off. Catch-22 situation. It's alright for a few days, but if you stop it for any longer time, then you start getting all your symptoms back again. You start swelling and you start aching, and yeah, not good. But I must admit, the one, I take 2 medications for that, but I take one once a week, and that particular one, it has been a life changer for me. My fingers are still, they're not like, my hands are not like normal hands. Well, I don't think they are, but yeah, they're not so bad as what they were. Um, Although I have had a bit of where my fingers, it was this thumb. So if I bend it like that, it's not too bad today. But if I bend it down, sometimes this won't come up, and it'll come up. This bit will, and then this bit sort of stays there, and it goes, and you can feel it coming up. And then I've had it in these fingers as well. But oh, it's a funny sensation. They have a special name for it. It's trigger finger or trigger thumb. I suppose it looks like a trigger, doesn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. So I don't know whether they do carpal surgery for that. But when they test for carpal tunnels, see if you've got that's quite painful when you have that test, isn't it? Because they put electrodes and they sort of send electric currents. It's quite painful. Well, when I first had mine done, it which I'm going back years now. So how many years is the code? 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, no, it must be more than that. Might be about 6, 7 years ago. I had carpal tunnel test to see if there was any carpal tunnel there. But there was some there, but it wasn't very much. Yeah. So depending what the score is, what they feel your carpal tunnel is, if it's a low score, they won't do any surgery. And because of what we're living in now, as opposed to what we were living in, I haven't got that right up in the corner. Make sure you get it right up in the corner, look. Didn't get that right there. Yeah, I just don't like travelling on, and I don't drive. I don't like travelling on public transport. Oh. So that sits on top of that one, like that. But to get that to sit still, you're going to be putting these on here. Okay, I think you do need those panels on, those other squares, because I think, if my memory serves me right, you're lining these up with this. Yeah. Right, where's my other? So, it's exactly the same as we've done those bottom two. because everybody else can do willy-nilly, because we've been told we've got to get on with it. It's okay for people to do everyday life and still have a cold or whatever. But unfortunately for somebody like me, it could be really serious. What am I doing here? I have got the right one, haven't I? I hope everybody's alright for tomorrow now, because I've seen that we've got a first name storm, or winds of up to 80 miles per hour up the northern end of our country, or the British Isles. Pardon me. I know we've got, I looked yesterday and it was up 40 down here. Yeah. But yes, this morning it was chilly, but the moon was out. It was big. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong bit. the moon was out, and it was a lovely moon as well. But I watch another channel on YouTube, and it's one of the airports in the UK, and you know, it was really foggy up there, and it's not too far away from where I am, and I think some of the planes were being diverted. Well, that's what they were saying in the chat there, is the planes were being diverted, and it was really foggy. There's a road that runs past the airport, and you know, you couldn't even see the cars on the stream go past the airport. But we don't usually watch the cars, we usually watch the planes, but oh dear. Never flown, by the way. Not likely to fly either. But I don't mind watching from a distance. Having said that, we do have a flight path over the top of us. I have been abroad, but that was on a ferry and a coach. But that was some time ago now as well. before the tunnel was built. But yeah. Oh, what did I do that for? Just pulled it apart. Oh. Hey ho. I think I'm being a bit too impatient. Can you see how that's gonna, it does come up like a pyramid now. So we're gonna glue this top one on. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about using this as a Christmas box. Has anybody got the umbrella box? Because I have used one of those to put a Christmas pudding in, you know, like, because I make my own Christmas puddings, and you can fit like is it do the pudding basins go in 2 pints? I think they do. Anyway, I think that's the one you can fit one of those in it. It's either a 2 pint or a 1 pint pudding in that umbrella box. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me a minute. Don't you just love it when this happens? Quick, quick. Let's try again, shall we? Let's just... Blinking heck. Let's just... I'll pay attention to it next time. Where's those score lines? That's better. Don't worry about that, because if you've got like a little crinkled bit there, you have got like a little square bit to cover over. You can always put another piece of card over the top of it. Don't worry. Because you could even take this again, cut those two side panels off and you've got the complete square. Just stick it over there, nobody would know. It's only you gonna know. And if you are quick, you can rescue it a little, you know. I've had couscous for lunch. I am sorry. I think it might have had onion in it. Right. I am going to cut myself some more of those squares. I think I do need to, should have done this beforehand. Sorry. I couldn't remember if I needed to score, reinforce these score lines or not, so I didn't do it. But I needed to do it. It's such a long time since I made one of these. Right, so that's going to come around there like that. You'll probably make a decent job of it, better than me. What knife have I done that? Can you see that? Look. That has caught when I must have thought I've got enough paper, and I haven't, and now I've got a little hole there, have I? Is that? Or is that just the... No, perhaps I haven't got it in properly. Hold on, let's... I don't know. Hey! How come we got a big hole? I want to say that needs to go over. Totally wrecking the joint. Do you know, I used to be so nervous doing this. When I used to sit there in front of the camera. No, can't do it. No, can't do it. Can't do it. All these people are going to be watching. Can't do it. I used to sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes before I turned the flipping camera off. Oh, stupid. I think, you know, the what was it? Was it the little sweetie tower? Can you remember that one? I think that was my first one, where they had that spiral top and it all overlapped one another, the little lid. Yeah, that one. And then I think the next one was the Moana bag. Yeah, because you had to do that a certain way, didn't you? Oh, going back a long time now. That is not perfect, but it's okay. That goes on top of that one. That smaller one, like that. Right, I'm just going to go off and cut out those yeah, so I've cut out small squares. So these are going to go onto here, because I think you need this little bit. There's a little line where the dye has been. Let me just bring this one in. So you see, you get like a little impression of where the dye's been, and I think, if I remember rightly, that's where you put your little border in, so it fits inside the other one. I think that's it. Right, glue. And it does give you a nice neater edge, doesn't it, just to cover up those otherwise it's a bit of guesswork, I think, where you've got to put it. Should have done it last night. Do you know what it is? I ain't got my glasses on. Why do I do it to myself? I start crafting, trying to put something together, and my glasses, I don't know how I'm expected to see. I've got my glasses on top of my head. Now, how's that going to help me? The times I do it. I think I did put, I don't know if I like it like that. I want it so it's matching. I don't like it when it's higgledy-piggledy. I'm a control freak. I can't help it. It's my birth sign. Where's my tweezers? Oh, they're the wrong ones. Where's the other ones? Oh, can't. It holds its shape better when you've got, when you do that. Right, let's just bring that one forwards and that one forwards. So just pop in a little bit of glue just there. Don't need a lot. Do you like the videos in real time? Or do you like it sped up? I've always done the videos like this. I don't like it, me personally, when I'm watching it, I don't like it when it's sped up. And I'm hoping there's not so many adverts in it as well. There shouldn't be. It's annoying, isn't it? Not unless you pay for, you know, you don't have the adverts on. You can do that, can't you? Is that one? That one's already done. Let's just do this. I do like this little precision nozzle. I can be a bit heavy-handed on the glue, as you know. Just make sure that you ain't got no glue around that top. Oh, where's the... I was looking for the pin and I couldn't see, and I thought, well, where's that gone then? I did have one once. I think that was my fault though. It's where I left glue in on the top of the little nozzle. So when it stuck to the needle, out come, yeah, the needle was stuck into the little nozzle. Yeah, so you have to look after your tools. Did I put enough on that one? Oh, heck. It's probably dried whilst I've been faffing. Actually, they come together. Oh, look, not up to the corner. Why did that dry so quick? I think you have that problem when I should have just used the... I'm frightened about putting too much glue on. That's because you only need a little touch. Is that one still? No, that one's not either, has it? Oh, come on. I don't like stretching my hands like that, it hurts. Right, let's put this one on. No, I don't want to put that on because... Where's those? I think I want to put that on underneath there. Then that goes onto there. That goes in that way. That's it, that way, and then, or is it that way? One way works, one way doesn't. As I found out last time I made the box. I'll see you in a minute. Right, yeah, so I think that's how that one goes. But we'll leave that to one side for a moment and see if I remember about not putting the bottom pieces on. Oh, I've done that before and all. Those are the, that one. So now we're just going to join all these up, and I think I will, listen, little, let's get the tweezers out of the way. Now, I think this is the part where my friend was getting stuck on. Let's just oh, And try and line these score lines up. That's what I'm trying to do. Ah, that's what I was going to say as well. This set, if you have got it and it has come from somebody who's selling it second hand and you've bought it that way and they've still got the tonic packaging inside, where the dies are laying on that grey card, because that's what they come, this set, it's before they started doing like the newer packaging. Inside there is inside it's like a wallet, so it opens out like that, and inside you will find instructions. Okay, but obviously I think some people used to take them out of the packaging and put them on, like I've got mine on, you can't help me out, can you? Magnetic sheets. Yeah, obviously they might have got rid of that packaging. So what you're going to make yourself is a square, like so. I think I did, so this is your glue tabs. This is going to go on the underside of this, like so. So that when you turn it upside down, it's going to come into there like that, and it just slides gently down in there, like so. And then that would be sitting on top of there like that. Alright, so now it has popped in. Okay, so I was just wondering where you can just see that line going there, so that's where I think you need to line it up to. But you can get it like that. If my memory serves me right. Oh, I'm not supposed to eat sweeties really, but I've got some sour tasting sweeties over there, and I can smell them. I can smell the sugar. It's funny enough, I stopped having sugar in like coffee, oh, quite some time ago, and chocolate I can't eat anymore. Not unless it's on top of a rice cake and it's a very very thin layer. And milk chocolate is a definite no-no. It's too sweet. I just can't eat it. It's funny, isn't it? But something like sour, it's not too bad. It's not too sweet. Yes, that's fine. And I can't eat anything say you had brought apple crumble from the supermarket. I can't eat anything like that either because they put too much sugar in it. And if I make one indoors, I find I can adjust the sugar. I barely put any sugar with it at all. It's just a light sprinkling. I'm hoping I've left that to dry. So that just fits in there. I did push it in a little bit, and that holds that tight. Look, it won't come out. Let's just might pull it off now. And just give it time to stick. Oh, I've got tape hanging off. I had to swap machines last night because, as I say, I was yeah. So that one now fits inside of there. Okay, so now we're going to do these smaller ones. So that one will now fit inside the middle one. The bigger one is to raise it up off the ground. Of course, those particular sweeties I've got money off at the moment, because we're coming up to sort of the season where we might give sweeties away if we celebrate that particular time. So I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think if Winter's Vale's got this. I think this is a too lighter green. I'm going to be searching through in a little bit to see what papers I can put on this. If not, I don't know. I've done it in a lighter colour so that you can, because I know dark colours don't show up the score lines very well. That's why I chose lighter colour. Yeah, so right. You might have to give these time to stick. Right, so now this one is going to go onto here in the middle of there. Let's just yeah, when I got that trigger finger in my thumb, I had to get myself a I got myself a brace just for the thumb, because you can get a full brace, can't you, for like the whole of your hand. And yeah, I just got one just to come around there and up, not the rest of my hand. So give it a bit of support, and it worked actually. It's, yeah, I can feel it now. It's getting a little bit. Oh. Silly nincompoop. Come on, Stace. Oh. Take it off, start again. Now, because that's tacky, don't want to run across there now. There. So that one fits into there. One fits into there. Oh, that's, oh yes, it has. Oh. So I'm not leaving it to dry long enough, am I? Try and leave it to dry. Oh dear. Be kind to your glue, as Leo says. Oh dear. Come on, glue. Stick, stick, stick. Then they keep the... Look, we got a gap. We got gappage. Do we try again? I think it might be because I'm trying to wriggle it in. Right. This now fits on top of there. So now we need a handle. And we need to put this on so that... Oh, excuse me. I've got a frog in my throat. So that it just rises up from the table a little bit. Right. I just want to have a look at the packaging. Okay, where did I put it? I think I've got to stick it underneath. Yeah. Yes, I am. Right, okay. So we're just going to take that off of there. And we're going to stick that in to there like that. Try and get them lined up. Probably easier if you had a... The reason why I don't put my glass mat down is because you get a glare, especially if you've got like a light on. I haven't got a light on it because it's in the daytime, but if you've got it on at night and you're making video, you get a glare. So if you put this on underneath before you cover up your... I'm just trying to adjust that now. underneath this, that layer, and then it just it makes it look neat. Yeah. Oh, it's late in the day. It still don't look like I've got it in the middle, but right, so let's just see. I think one's higher than the other, but hey ho. So now we're gonna stick this on. Change over glues again. Yeah, if you had your glass mat down, you could be lining that up on lining that up with the lines on your glass mat, couldn't you? Now I've got a frog in my throat. Oh. What is happening? It's just I think the second time that you make something is the easiest time because you're not forever looking at the instructions. You know how many pieces to cut out. You're not thinking about all these. You're not thinking about, oh, what colour should I do it, and you know within a little where you're going, don't you? What am I doing? And yeah, it's just easier. So now I'm just gonna glue these last. I've got to clear my throat, sorry. I think Wednesday evening we had a quite a storm here as well. All through when we were supposed to be having storms, we never did get them. You know, when we had that bit of, bit of nice weather, they kept saying thunderstorm, and we never did get any. Not down here. I know some people did because I do like to watch other people's videos. I do watch craft videos, but I like to watch people's vlogs and things. I watch a lot of narrowboaters on travelling around on the UK canal network. And yeah, they've been in different places and they've had thunderstorms and flooding, unfortunately. Yeah. We haven't had a very nice summer, have we? We've had a few weeks where it's been fairly warm, and well, I'll say fairly warm, it's been hot, and the rest of the time we've had rain as well. And I've noticed when I've been taking Littlen out, you know, my little girlie, when I've been taking her out for walkies, there's not the holly berries about this year. usually this time of year the trees are really loaded, but the only ones that are loaded is trees that are near like the roads, and the birds don't really like that because I think the berries might taste of like car fumes and all the nasties and things. They tend to leave those ones. But yeah, there's not any holly berries. Well, I say there's not any. There are some, but they're few and far between. Not, usually they're only like bunches of grapes, but not this year. Do I do it with that one, or shall I do it with this one? Yeah. So you can take your time and cut out those detail pieces if you want, or just put some pattern paper on this. I was thinking when I was doing this, I have got like if I've still got it, I've got like a blossomy sort of paper pad. I'll see if I got it free. You know when magazines used to give paper pads, well I say free, they used to do the little 6x6 paper pads, didn't they? I've still got those, and every so often I will get them out and use them. I might have a look see at what I've got. Try and get that squared up. And if you've got some square dies, you could. I don't think we've got one. I don't know if the middle size one would go in the inside of there to cover up that bit, but I don't think anybody's going to really turn it over, are they? So that brings it up off your table, look. That's going to go like that. That's going to go in there. Now, we need some, I don't know if we needed small plants or, oh, let me just wipe those off. Are these going to be too big? This, by the way, is a revolving it's got let me do it that way, sesame seeds on it. I was going to take it all off. Sesame seeds, look, it's a revolving spice tower, and I've got all my little brads and little bits and pieces in them. I've got coloured buttons, googly eyes. Excuse me, they're a bit dusty. Look, googly eyes, different size brads, buttons, all sorts up there over in the corner, gathering dust. Oh dear. Well, I used to keep them over in my little wardrobe, but it got too much. Yeah, so don't forget what I said about this one. You can cut another one and displace it over the top to cover up these glue tabs. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So I know one way won't let it fold and the other way will. Got my myself in a right pickle last time. Children were home from school. I thought this was going to be quite quick. I'm very sorry. I think it's just the glue. Let me just see the picture. Where's the pictures? Oh. I ain't got it too close, have I? Oh, I say. Don't want it to go too tight either, otherwise it won't. Will I be able to do it like that? I think I should have chose one with smaller legs on it. I've done it! Oh dear, there. Hey! And then, as I say, you've got like a, if I bring this picture over, you've got like a little handle that goes on top of there, and little handles what go on each segment as well. Alright? But there. That's how you build your pyramid. I hope I've kept that in shot for you, and I hope that helps. So you should see, yeah, I needed smaller brads on there. Perhaps it might be best if we took this one off first. And then that one. So you have to put these little pieces on the bottom so that they fit in there. Because these are designed not to go right inside, they just sit on the top of one another. Oh, and if you... No, you haven't got a little lid for that. No, that's right. There you go. Okay, I hope that helps, and I'll see you again real soon. And it will be real soon because I am prepping for another video. See you later. Bye.